Niners at Jags. This is going to be a great game, I think. Niners coming off a bye, Jags coming off a bye. Jags 3-point home dogs, 41% of the bets and 73% of the money. This is going to be one of the better games of the day. Obviously, it really depends on what version of Brock Purdy we get, because if we get the Brock Purdy of the first 6 weeks, the Niners will blow the Jags out of the water. However, the Jags look like a team that is absolutely trending upwards. What are they, like 4-0, 5-0, 6-0 in their last? Not 6-0. I think they were like 1-2. So maybe 5-0 in their last 5 or whatever it is. They're
cooking,
looking really good. Yeah, they look really good. They're both coming off a bye, which is a good indication for the under. So I lean the under for that. But I don't know if I can get behind the Niners at -3 with the way that Purdy has looked. However, getting Trent Williams back is huge for the Niners, and I think if he's back and makes an impact, there's a lot of things that Brock Purdy can do as long as he's not concussed anymore and not throwing picks like he was against the Vikings. So I want to lean Jags. However, I need more time to see, how people are practicing and if Trent Williams is actually going to be suiting up. He's ready to, or at least it looks like he's going to be, but that's how I feel.
Kyle Shanahan is 3-4 ATS off of a bye. Doug Peterson is 1-4 ATS off of a bye. Both these teams are coming off the bye to play each other, and I really like the Jags. I don't think that the Niners have healed up enough to legitimately feel like they should be the favored team in this game. The game's in Jacksonville too, and the Jags are +3. The Jaguars are one of the hottest teams in the NFL right now. And I feel like you and I have a pretty good gauge on that. We had 1 week where we thought they might regress. They did not. Where I almost want to take the money line. But when you get 3 points like this, it's really nice. I'm looking at some of the other books. It seems like +3 is the best we can get. Because if it's +3 in the hook, holy shit, give me that. But
yeah, that's insane.
I will lock in +3 here, DJ, on the Jags as an official play. I think the offense has been cooking for them. The Jags have scored 13.7 points per game in the second half since week 5, which is the third best in the NFL. And the Niners are letting up a decent bit of points in the second half of games as well, where I feel like this is like maybe we see a first half undergo and then the second half goes and a lot happens. I really like the matchups for the Jags too with some of these injuries for the Niners. And the Jags defensive line should be able to get to Brock Purdy and cause a lot more disruption just because of, I know, like even if Trent Williams is healthy, he's not fully healthy, right? So some of these guys are going to be a bit banged up for the Niners. And everything is clicking for the Jags, man. Everything. It sucks to say it as a Colts fan, but I'm going to have to deal with this shit for the next 10 years or 15 with Trevor Lawrence. And now with CJ Stroud, too. Give me Jags +3. Yeah, nah, fuck that. Give me the Jags +3 here. I really like this play, and I'm excited to watch this game, too. It's going to be one of the best games in the 1 o'clock slate, if not the best game, to be honest with you.
No, this is going to be, I agree. I think the Jags is absolutely the way to go, especially with so many questions on the Niners here. It's either Jags or no bet. Like, you cannot back a road favorite with all these, with the way they've looked in the past couple of weeks. You can say, hey, the bye may get them right, and I would advise you to stay away if you do lean that way. I'm honestly surprised to see the public maybe I'm not surprised to see the public on the Niners. I don't know if I said it, but 59% of the public is on the Niners, 27% of the money. When the Jags have a massive sharp differential. I think that there's going to be a massive increase over the rest of the year for larger sharp differentials. Talking back to what we saw last year, they've been doing very poorly in comparison this year. So I think there's going to be some sort of turnaround. And we saw that happen on Thursday night. If you got 3.5 with the hook for the Bears or for the Panthers, they covered. And that was the large sharp differential side. I think it ended at 22%. So indicating positive things for our Geico and Golden Rule trends, hopefully. But I'm not going to end on that. And then the last thing I want to say about this Jags game. Yeah, exactly. Last thing I want to say about this Niners game is Purdy is 8-1 ATS at home, 2-5 ATS on the road. That's what I'll end it at.
That's juicy. I did not know that. That's really juicy.
Go Jags. Jags.
Go Jags, dude. Go Jags. You want to lock it in with me?
Then we'll see.
All right. That's one of the higher totals this week too. But
as always, this is Sharpen the Public. We talk about public betting trends and recap every game. And preview every game for every week in the NFL. It's been fun, and we're continuing to do pretty well. So thanks for hanging out with us. As always, I'm Andy. I'm Deej. I can't believe I said that.
I'm Deej. This is Andy.
DJH Sports on Twitter. You can follow at Andy HHH Sports on Twitter. We have a website as well, happyhoursports.net. You can check that out as well. We've got plenty of information, bets, and all of the plays that we make on the article side of things, website side of things, whatever you want to call it. So check out those if you're watching on YouTube, and the link's in the description now. But yeah.
Be sure to just give us a like or a sub on YouTube. That goes a long way to help us out. We've got a ton of stuff on YouTube now, with DJ putting videos out for this podcast, putting videos out for each NFL game, as well as we're doing the new and improved UFC podcast, Pilsners and Prelims, where Rick and I preview every single fight for every UFC card. And we have UFC 295 going down in Madison Square Garden this weekend. It's going to be awesome. No John Jones, which sucks. But honestly, the 2 title fights that we have are going to still be really good. So check that out. Give us a sub, a like, any comments and stuff. Like, I love having a little commentary and a little banter on there. So feel free, guys. We'd love to interact with y'all as much as we can. And yeah, got to give the YouTube plug there, man. I really think that we are putting out some solid content for people to indulge themselves in on YouTube.
Absolutely. Nothing quite like it. So yeah, thanks for everything at Happy Hour Sports. But we'll see you guys. I'll see you guys on Tuesday when we hopefully, cash in all our tickets.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you, probably not me, but we'll see.
But anyway.
Cool. Thanks, everybody. The boys bet better with beer.